we're back with part 6 of Genesis chapters 24 to 36 for Monday, February 10th, 2020. And we're reading this from the Messianic Jewish Family Bible, Tree of Life version, TLV. And boy, did we have a lot of ground that we covered, and we're still not quite finished. We have chapter 36 to do. But we're going to recap a little bit here because we had covered quite a bit of ground, starting with chapter 24, with after Sarah had passed, there was Abraham and Isaac. So Isaac gets together with Rebecca. They get married. They have twins, Esau and Jacob. There's issues between Esau and Jacob. Jacob tricks Esau out of his birthright, out of his blessing. Esau wants to kill Jacob as soon as Isaac is gone. So that's not looking too good. So Rebecca tells him he's got to get out of here for a while and go to her brother's, to her brother Laban, who took advantage of Jacob. Actually tricked him, turned around and tricked him. He thought he was working for him for 7 years to be able to marry the daughter that he had fallen in love with, Rachel. And what happened is he tricked him, and actually gave him Leah. And it was customary that the firstborn is married first, but Laban probably figured if he knew it was Leah, he probably wasn't going to hang around and do what he wanted. So he ended up offering another 7 years to still marry the woman that he wanted to marry in the first place. So he is at that point given 14 years of service to Laban, and he continued on another 6 for the livestock. So he decided, well, actually, he got accused of actually stealing, which he did not, from Laban, stealing his flock. And no, God was just prospering him. God had blessed Jacob. So what happened is he ended up fleeing Laban. And in the process of fleeing, Rachel has stolen idols and she hid them. And actually, what has happened is Jacob said, whoever has these in their possession, because he stood his ground and said, no one has stolen from Laban, but if anyone has these possessions, that they will die. He didn't think anybody did, but Rachel had not told him that, yes, she had taken this from her father. So there was other things that happened also. Jacob had seen the ladder that went up to heaven. He had also wrestled with God on another occasion, but he was also very blessed by God. And God told him he would bless him, and he would carry the blessing that started with Abraham and then was carried on to Isaac, and now Jacob was going to be the one that was going to be the person that the seed was carried through, and he would be a great nation, what was promised to Abraham. And God also changed his name to Israel. So the other thing that happened too, some little side stories. Reuben, at the end of chapter 35, was messing actually with Bilhah, his father's concubine, who was actually had actually been Rachel's handmaid, when they had gotten together. And so there was that going on. Dinah was defiled by Shechem, so Levi and Simeon actually wiped out the whole town of males, because of it. What an action-packed lesson that this has been so far. So a lot of things that has happened. And now at the end in here in chapter 35, we have Rachel dying, and she was buried on the way to Ephath, and that's spelled Ephath, which is known as Bethlehem. And Rachel's tomb is there to this very day. So she had called the son that she gave birth to and she died in childbirth, Ben Oni, the son of my sorrow or pain. But Jacob called him Benjamin to mean the son of the right hand. So that's where we are right now, and we're going to continue, and we're going to do chapter 36. Now, chapter 36, there's a subtitle that says Esau fathers the Edomites. So Esau is known as Edom, and we're going to be hearing about Edom later also. Now, these are the genealogies of Esau, that is Edom. Esau took his wives from the daughters of Canaan, Adah, daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Oholibamah, daughter of Anna, daughter of Tetzivion the Hivite, and Basemath, daughter of Ishmael, sister of Nebaioth. Adah bore Eliphaz to Esau, Basemath bore Ruel, and Oholibamah bore Jeush, and it's Jeush, Jalem and Korah. These were Esau's sons who were born to him in the land of Canaan. Now Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, and all the people of his household, as well as the livestock and all the cattle and all the possessions that he had acquired in the land of Canaan, and went to a land away from his brother Jacob. For their possessions were too numerous for them to dwell together, and the land where they were residing was unable to support them because of their livestock. So Esau lived in Mount Seir, and that's Seir. Esau is Edom. So these are the genealogies of Esau, the father of Edom, in the hill country of Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, son of Esau's wife Adah, and Ruel, son of Esau's wife Basemath. The sons of Eliphaz, and that's Eliphaz. Okay, his sons were Taman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Now, Timnah was a concubine to Esau's son Eliphaz, and she bore Amalek. Remember some of these names because we're going to be coming up across them as we go in battles and what have you. But Amalek is one. To Eliphaz, there are the sons of Esau's wife Adah. These are Ruel's sons, and that Ruel is spelled Rewel. Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah, Mizzah. These were the sons of Esau's wife Basemath. These were the sons of Oholibamah, daughter of Anah, daughter of Esau's wife Zibeon. She bore to Esau Jeush, Jalem, and Korah. These are the chiefs from Esau's sons. The sons Eliphaz, Esau's firstborn, were chief Teman, chief Omar, chief Zepho, chief Kenaz, chief Korah, chief Gatam, chief Amalek. These are the chiefs from Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Adah. These are the sons of Esau's sons Ruel, chief Nahath, chief Zerah, chief Shammah, chief Mizah. These are chiefs from Ruel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Esau's wife Basemath. These are the sons of Esau's wife Oholibamah, chief Jeush, chief Jalem, and chief Korah. These are the chiefs from Oholibamah, daughter of Esau's wife Anna. These are Esau's sons, and these are their chiefs. That is Edom. So these are the sons of Seir the Horite, the inhabitants of the lands Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, or Dishan, Ezar, Dishan. These are the chiefs of the Horites, the sons of Seir in the land of Edom. The sons of Lotan were Hori and Hemam. Lotan's sister is Timnah. These are Shobal's sons, Alvin, Menahath, Ebal, Sepho, Onim, and these are Zibeon's sons, Aya, which is Aiah, and Anna, that is the Anna who found the hot springs in the desert while he was pasturing the donkeys of his father Zibeon. These are the children of Anna, Anah, Dishon and Oholibamah, Anna's daughter. These are Dishon's sons, Hemdan, Eshban, Itran, and Keren. Cheran. These are Ezer's sons Bilhan, Zavan, and Achan. These are Dishon's sons Uz and Aaron. These are the chiefs of the Horites, Chief Lotan, Chief Shobal, Chief Zivion, and that's Tzivion, Chief Anna, Chief Dishon, Chief Ezer, Chief Dishon. These are the chiefs of the Horites according to their chiefly divisions in the land of Seir. Now these are the kings who reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the sons of Israel. Bela, Bela, son of Beor, Beor, reigned in Edom. The name of the city was Dinhabah, Dinhabah. Let me say that again. Dinhabah. When Bela died, Jobab, son of Zerah from Bozrah, reigned in his place. When Jobab died, Husham from the land of the Temanites reigned in his place. When Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, who struck down the Midianites in the field of Moab, reigned in his place. The name of his city was Avit, Avit. When Hadad died, Samlah from Masrekah reigned in his place. When Samlah died, Shaul from Rehovot by the river reigned in his place. When Shaul, Shaul, died, Baal Hanan, son of Achbor, reigned in his place. When Baal Hanan, son of Achbor, died, Hador reigned in his place. The name of his city is Pau, P-A-U, and his wife's name is Mehetabel, daughter of Matred, daughter of Mezabab, Zahab, M-E-Z-H-A-B. These are some names. Now these are the names of the chiefs from Esau according to their family divisions, according to their places by their names. Chief Timnah, Chief Alva, Chief Jetheth, Chief Oholibamah, Chief Elah, Chief Penon, Chief Kenaz, Chief Taman, Chief Mibzar, Chief Magdiel, Chief Iram. These are the chiefs of Edom according to their places of residence in the land of their possession. This is Esau, the father of Edom. So that is chapter 36, the genealogy of Edom. So again, Esau, who is the father of Edom, and Edom is going to be a problem for the children of Israel in the future. You're going to see that. That's a spoiler alert. Definitely a spoiler alert. So Esau's wives, two of them were Canaanites, Ada, the daughter of the Hittite Elon, and Aholibamah, the Hivite daughter of Anah, Anah. The daughter of Zibeon and Bathshemath is Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nabajah, rather. That's a mouthful there. Esau's generations again are the Edomites, the kings of Edom we all already went over. So I just want to mention before we close this out in prayer, the 12 tribes of Israel, and these are Jacob, Leah, and Rachel's children, plus Bilhah and Zilpah, the handmaids of Rachel and Leah. So these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and in the order of their birth, from Leah and Jacob is Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Then came from Jacob and Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. Then from Jacob and Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, is Gad and Asher. Then from Leah and Jacob again, because Leah was still having children, she had had 4 sons, and then now she's going to have the 5th, 6th, and a daughter. Leah will have Issachar, Zebulun, and Dinah, their daughter. And then from Rachel and Jacob is Joseph, and the last born is Benjamin. So the 12 tribes of Israel are Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. So that ends this week's reading of Genesis 24 through 36 of the Messianic Jewish Family Bible, the Tree of Life version, TLV. So I am going to actually pause this now because I am not sure where we are with this counter. I am really not sure. It actually stopped on me. So I'm going to come back with a part 7 because we're going to do the prayer and we're going to do an altar call. It's going to be a short part 7, but nonetheless, I want to be sure I have enough time. So I am going to pause this now and come back with part 7.